it's Brad from myBSlife. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. No, a lot different. It's a chance for me to sit down and not work out in front of the camera for a few minutes right here. If you haven't had a chance, hit like, hit subscribe, hit notification. I love the sound of that bell. I love finding out what's going on in your life. This is all starting today because my friends and family keep telling me, why don't people get to know you? Why don't you look happier when you work out? Why aren't you smiling more? I try to tell them, when you've done your 300th burpee or your 400th push-up, sometimes it's not quite the same it was in the beginning. And when you're trying to chat and you're trying to keep things going, like earlier this week, when I was talking about the mountain lions, at some point when you're being attacked by that many mosquitoes, the mountain lion talk, it just happens. You know what it means to be having some mountain lion talk. I'm sure you can completely relate. So, my plan doing this once a week is gonna be this. I'm going to cover what went on that last week. I'm going to answer a bunch of your questions, stay in touch with you, and let you know what's going on with my fitness journey in a little bit different way. These are going to be way shorter, way more to the point. So if you have a question, make sure you put it through. And if you're wondering, yes, I always talk this fast. A little bit about myself. My journey started about 10 weeks ago. I got this thing going. I found this guy, Iron Wolf, online. I say this guy. He's a monster. He's a beast. He's in such good shape. And I decided I was tired with the way I look myself, and I was going to do something about it. And since then, if you've seen the first video, links up there somewhere, I did the 30-day transformation where I took off a whole bunch of weight off my midsection. That was the beginning. 0 subscribers, late April. Now here I am, at the point of filming this, I've got around 360 subscribers. So a huge change in just 10 weeks. And the fact you're all giving of your time and coming on my little journey, I'm so flattered by that, so humbled by that, and I absolutely love it. And I get back to all your questions. I love you being a part of my life. Because I started this for a big part, I don't have a fitness community where I live. I don't know anyone else personally around me who wants to work out like I do, who wants to go out and just put out so many reps they feel like their arms are just gonna fall off, or who's gonna go work out in the middle of the street while they're attacked by bugs and they talk about mountain lions, or they're going into the middle of the fields. I don't have a community like that here, but there's so many of you out there, and this is what YouTube is so good at, bringing us all together, and I absolutely love that. I've learned a lot on this YouTube journey so far. It's been brief, but people like Life with Vince and Demetri and Coach Kev and Jojo, like I see their videos and I see the way you get to know them as people, and I thought, I should do this. Because then you get to know them, you feel like you know them a little better, and that's a huge part of what's going on in this community. So this past week, I did 3 big workouts that I posted. I did the belly blaster in the middle of the street, which was fantastic. The bugs were super hungry. I started talking about mountain lions. I started to ramble a bit, I started to lose it. The other one I did was the Canada Day one, which is an absolute grind, over 1,800 reps. I loved it. I was up in Parliament Hill, here where I live in Ottawa, Canada, which was amazing. And then the third one was the 4th of July one, where I went to the rugby field, which hasn't been used in forever because no one's playing sports these days. I had a fantastic workout there. In between, I've still been doing my 30-day Iron Wolf challenge, where every single day, regardless of what's going on with workouts, I'm still doing 102 pumps every single day. So some days these arms are hurting, but that's what I did this week for workout. And I mix into, I usually go for a few mountain bike rides every now and then because I love to get some cardio in that way. But besides that, I'm not lifting any weights these days. It's all calisthenics and some cardio on the bike. That's what I'm doing this week. Okay, so one of the things I get all the time is, do I always have this much energy? Yes, I do. It can be a double-edged sword. Sometimes I'm with people and they find it obnoxious because I just can't sit still. So yes, I run quick, I run hot, as they say. I got a lot of energy. I also get asked a lot about locations. Do I always work out at different spots? I really don't. But twice a week, I treat myself to going someplace really fun where I get to watch all different kinds of stuff. And those are the ones I post. Because the other ones in my basement, let's be honest, you've seen those. I did a couple Iron Wolf workouts in my basement. If you were in my basement, you'd want to get out of there too. Okay, so let's rapid fire through some of your questions right now. A question I got from Michael on 300 burpees, was the grass pokey? Did I get tickled? Yes, the grass was pokey, and yes, I got tickled in all kinds of awkward ways, but mostly just face, neck, eyes, which I got over in a bit. I just kept trying to pat the grass down. I usually bring a mat with me. I forgot it, but thought there's no way I'm not doing a workout because I'm here. Jax asked in the first workout video of the week, the one I put on Monday, if I ever thought about doing music. Yes, I did. So I added in the Canadian National Anthem on Canada Day, and then I added in the American National Anthem on Independence Day. So that's my tribute to music. But for the most part, I work out in silence all the time. My mind is it's always going. So people ask, do I listen to music? No. And when I used to go to the gym, funnily enough, I'd often listen to podcasts. So I guess I'm lucky that way. I don't need music to get me all pumped up and ready to roll. The other one I got a ton of questions about from Wendell, Tamika, Sunslow, D Big Boys, and Eunice, and many others. Was I really working out in the street that day? Yes, I was. We just had a big storm. Where I live, I can get out of the city really quick, and a lot of roads literally see very little traffic. If you watch the video, you see a few times my head snapping over my shoulder because I can hear cars, but they're on roads nearby. And so I kind of had my head on a swivel paying attention to stuff, but I thought, what a beauty spot of a night. The sunset was outstanding. So yes, to all you people asked, I was in a road. Joseph asked in the Canada Day video, what is that fire behind me? On Parliament Hill in Ottawa, Canada, they have an eternal flame, which is right on Parliament Hill. It runs 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You can walk right up to it. It's got all kinds of plaques on it. It's extremely cool. And because I was there so early that morning, like usually it's full of tourists, people taking pictures, everyone passing through. It's a major landmark in Ottawa, Canada. Because I was there so early, there was literally no one except for the RCMP, which is like our Royal Canadian Mounted Police Force. They had a car sitting just on the other side of the flame. As you can understand, like any other capital cities around the world, there's always police presence. But one thing about Ottawa, you can work out right there, which is really cool. In the summer, people play frisbee on the lawn. They do open yoga on the lawn of Parliament Hill, which is awesome. 40-something fitness asks, would I ever do a collab video when I'm in Utah? 100%. Utah is one of my absolute favorite places in the United States. 5 Minute or Less made a comment to me about the fact they dropped out after just 10 minutes in the belly blaster. I told them, who cares? You got 10 minutes in. Any workout is always better than no workout. That's it. Always give it a try. For sure. 100%, 10 minutes, be proud of that. Next time, go for 11. That's it. That's what I got going on. Next week might be a bit different. I don't know. I'm making this thing up as I go along. I just thought a great chance to touch base with all of you. Thank you again for your support. Thank you for those of you who have hit the subscribe button down there. Thank you for your questions. I get back to them. I reply to everyone. I genuinely love the feedback. Thank you so much for this amazing adventure journey so far. I can't believe I'm just under 360. So cool. I can't wait to see what's going to come forward. I just keep working hard to get in shape. I love the fact you're on my journey. Thank you so much. I'm Brad. That's my BS Life. And let me know what you think of this. If you have any suggestions for next time, because like I said, 100%, I am just making this up as I go along. Have a good one. See ya.